Hi there, I'm Tess from Dojin Ceramics, and I'm going to be unpacking my first real own kiln with a glaze firing. 1260 degrees. It's about 100 degrees now, but I can't wait with unpacking. So I'm going to share that with you. Let's see what I made and if everything succeeded. Okay, so it's quite hot, but I'm just going to use my vest. So this is a chawan for matcha, a matcha bowl. The inside turquoise and the outside a matte turquoise combination, which I think is quite cute. And then a smaller one with the same glaze combo. A little bit of the inside on the outside rim as well. And a little toasty underside, which I think is quite cute. And then 2 plates. This one I thought it would turn out much greener. I guess it's more black than green, which is interesting, but it's a straight little plate, which I'm happy with. And then this one is so cute. That one is just copper. I think this one is copper and cobalt. This one is just copper with a transparent glaze, and I really love the leaf from my own garden. And this is wood that you can see on there, and these are going to be, oh, they're a bit stuck, earrings. I'm going to make these into earrings. I hope you can see that well. Hot. Like I said, everything is still 100 degrees, but okay, next here. I also don't know what I'm going to see, right? So this is exciting. Ooh, okay. That looks like the plate I made to thank the person who's letting me work here for my studio. It's a fish with lots of oxides, and I'm really happy with it. I can see that my green is more of a black, but the eye is pretty cool. It sticks out, and it's very blue. Whew, that's hot. And yeah, there's gills and some cool stuff happening there with the oxides. And then this turned out quite pink. This is for sticking on like a glass or something, and then you can put flowers in here. If someone gifts you a couple flowers, like a kid, they don't have a big vase, they won't fit a big vase. And here's a worry stone. I'm really happy with that one. Really gorgeous glaze. It's a crystal white from from Mako, sorry. You can put an incense in there or use it as a worry stone, and there's a gray on top with really interesting stuff happening. And then we have a little chopsticks rest, also with the gray, but that gray is really spectacular, I think. Ooh, that's hot. Okay, and another layer. Lift this up. Okay. Every time it's a little exciting to see if everything worked out well in the kiln. Oh, that is so cool. Yes. Okay, I'm happy with this. I want to show you this one first. This is a gift for a friend. The first time I made something like this, I was inspired by a wonderful artist. I'll put her link in description below, but isn't this cool? Looks like horns are sticking out of there, and the inside is also turquoise, outside turquoise, like you see the combo I used before. She likes bright colors, so that's why I did this color combo for her, but I'm really happy that worked out. And I made sort of a backup for myself because the rim look of this one isn't perfect. So I wanted to try. I had a horn left and I had made this cup. I really like this shape, and I thought I will just push the horn through, but someone wasn't really careful with moving it, so it got damaged, but that's okay because it was my version anyway. Oh, yes. So I'm happy with my horny cups. And then here's a sweetheart cup. Very different because it's a little heart. Do you think that's cute? I think so. I made kind of a glaze myself. This is an old pink coloring with a regular glaze. I thought I put a crackle glaze in there, but guess not. And a little bit of the inside color, which is supposed to be green. I think you can see that on the rim here, but the rest really looks black. It's an Umako glaze, and somehow for me it always turns out black instead of the blue and the green that I bought. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong, but I like the way that it shimmers and has crystals and a little bit of rainbow color inside even. I'm not sure if you can see that. And I really like the cute heart shape that it has. So yeah, happy with that as well. And then some commission pieces. Ooh, you are a little stuck still. Ooh, that's hot. Nice and toasty. With a green oxide outside, and it should be just white inside, which didn't work perfectly. But I think that's okay. And here's another one of the same quest. Also a little bit stuck to its, ooh, slipped off even. So white inside, that didn't work very well. I have to remake those. And oxide green on the outside. And a Kurinuki shaped one. I like that. Ooh, my vase got pretty cool. Ooh, really stuck to the bottom. Oh no. I think because of the clay. See, because it's a speckled clay. And then it has some definition, and I put, I think it was white, crystal white, but something definitely happened here. That's interesting. That is really strange. Oh, I think I put a little rim of Bots Plus, which made something strange happen. And then the inside is super bubbly. This failed. I mean, I can use it for flowers, but it shouldn't have happened like that. Failed sounds too harsh. I'm sorry. It's not worked the way I wanted it to. This one's okay. Interesting oxide outside, green inside. That's an engobe with a glaze on top. And then we have some worry stones that are pretty cool. These seem like they went well. I should cool it down quickly, see if I can get some more crackle. I'll put it on its own here to cool down further. I'm hearing a lot of noises from my pots. I think I'm gonna have to paint these again. This clay, I'm glad I don't have it anymore. The speckled clay, it's pretty cool, but it is taking off my kiln shelf protector. Glad I put it on there. There's 6 layers and it seems like they're all coming off. Pretty cool vase here, I think. I like it. And then I want to show you my little ghost. Yes, here's the ghost. You might have seen that sitting there. Ooh, I'm a scary ghost. You can put a little candle in there or just have it around to be super scary. Don't tell it it's cute because it'll get super angry and haunt you. Let's see, fit in here. I have to clean up a bit here. And what's this? Oh, another little cup mug. Really cute. I Crystal White from Mako on first. And then, what was this one? I think it was the gray, but it doesn't look gray at all. That's an interesting combination. It went really runny, but luckily it didn't hit the kiln shelf. Almost. And I really like the super round shape this has. And pretty glaze, I think. Then we have another You Know Me, like that one, with interesting glaze. I'm not going to put anything else on the rim. Oh, and here's a gift I made my husband, because today we've been together for 15 years, which I think is pretty cool. So I made him this cup, which I hope he'll love. Let's see. More of the turquoise, I know, but it's a darker one. It has a difference inside. Some necklaces. Let's see, can I pick you up? You're stuck as well. Not doing really well, but I'm learning. Some pretty necklaces with turquoise and the gray glaze. Another worry stone. Don't worry. This one comes off. And I really like that color and the dimple. You can fit your thumb in there really nicely and soothe yourself. I think they're cute. I like making worry stones. Here's a pink one with that glaze I made for the little heart cup you just saw. Tiny one. And some sakura, some cherry blossom necklaces. Ouch, that's hot. And another crystal one for incense holder, or it can double as a worry stone, so you can use it for both. I like the pattern you can see on there. Okay, more later. So the kiln was still 130 degrees Celsius, so it was a bit too hot, so I had to leave. And I'm back today, the next day, to show you the rest of what's in the kiln. So let's have a look. Ooh, these look cute. I made these for a friend who wants to gift them to a friend of theirs. And I think they worked out pretty well. They wanted a paw print, a kitty paw print on there. So that's one. It's for his and her couple. And this is another one. Similar slate shape, so you can choose, and I had a backup in case it didn't work out. Another paw print and some crystals inside. Combination of colors. And a little kitty paw on the bottom too, which I think is cute as well. And then the third one, this is hers, a little bit smaller and maybe cuter. Another kitty print and a little swirl at the bottom. Yeah, I like the colors and lots of crystals on there. Really pretty crystals and green hue on that one. Then some bowls I made for a friend. Turquoise. She likes turquoise. I'm going to redo these. Not too happy with how they turned out, so that's going to be a do-over. This is the second one where I added a little Bots Plus in the rim, but that got the rim a little too bare, as you can see there. So cute, but not cute enough for her. Ooh, and then a big Chawan. Really pretty ice glaze, I think. I like this. I made a similar one before, but I really like these kinds of pooling places where the crackle and the color really shine through. And then there's a blue inside, which is a really dark blue with crystals from Umako, which never really turns out how I want it to. And then the rim, and I think the bottom looks pretty cool too. I don't think any drips really, no, are there, but my name and some more cool colors. So yeah, really like this Chawan. I hope it's gonna make someone really happy. And then we're almost done. Little bowl. Ooh, again, this clay that sticks to my kiln shelves with some green turquoise, which I think there's iron specks in the clay, which don't really agree with this. Cute leaf. Yeah, I'm happy with that one. The same glaze. And it really makes the leaf pattern stick out, I think. I like this kind of crackle and pattern. Beautiful. Happy with that. And then some tiny ones. Ooh. The glaze kind of caught the little stand. A tiny leaf. Where also you see the leaf shape and the pattern on the leaf. Ooh, this one almost disappeared. It's an orchid. Let me see if I'm holding it up right. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the pattern, but I guess the oxide I put on there was too subtle, too little. So most of it has burnt off. You can still see that I put quite some on, but it's burned away. And there's only a little bit of pink left, but not really seen very well. And then this one I think worked out the best. Little leaf with some oxide in there as well. It's cute. They're little friend leaf bowls. I'm not going to use that clay anymore. It sucks. Okay, and then here's another worry stone, a deep one with a beautiful crackle. Focus like here. Not really. Somehow it has a hard time with that, but it's really nice to hold the worry stone like this and feel the smooth surface, or look at all the crackles in there. Beautiful. And then the last thing from my kiln. First glaze firing, another worry stone. I like that. Cute round worry stone shape. Beautiful glaze. I really like this one. It's too bad it crackles, because otherwise I could have used it inside of things. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. I hope it was relaxing to you and you saw some stuff you liked. If you did, you can check out my Etsy or my website, and I would love to see an order from you come in, or maybe just watch more of my videos. Okay, bye. Have a great day.